Here's the veteran, Greg Zerline, as we are ready to start. And off we go from SoFi. Here's Smith to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. First and 10. A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. He's going to test this secondary right away. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. That is brought in. And he will score. DeMarcus Robinson. Touchdown, Rams. Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. He's to midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, New York. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
Here's Smith to return it. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Stafford now on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Now a loose football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
He'll take a shot downfield, looking for Kupp. He's got it! And he will dive into the end zone. 77 yards. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Carty now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams take a 14-8 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one.
Scared?
Through the end zone for a touchback. Here's first and 10. They put Adams in motion. Play action now with Rodgers. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Tennessee.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap to Stafford. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. He is in. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, L.A. And make it 3 in the first. He has thrown 3 first-quarter touchdowns. An incredible start to this one.
It really is incredible, Mike, and I'm not sure really what word there is better to describe it. This is just truly a special performance we're seeing today. And I'll tell you what, I'm excited what the next 3 quarters have in store.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. A good return as he takes it across the 30. In motion comes Lazard. A-Rod down to throw on 1st down. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 15. First down. Rodgers on 1st down. Got a man downfield. It's Devontae. And he will go all the way. Devontae Adams. Touchdown, New York. Zerline's kick, up and good. And the Jets are back within 6. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. Here's Smith to return it. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. C.J. Mosley, the veteran linebacker, there to shut it down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They go play action with Stafford. This one intercepted. Picked off by Chuck Clark. And he's going to be taken down, but there are 1, 2, 3 flags on the field. I don't think this is going to stand. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. Right side, complete to Nakua.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And he's in! Cooper Kupp, touchdown Los Angeles. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Rams are able to extend their 1st quarter lead. So after 1, the Rams out to the early lead. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the gun, Rodgers. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Gets that one to the veteran Lazard. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Rodgers finding Wilson for a big one. And even 30 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He was looking for Malachi Corley, and that will lead to a 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
It's just so impressive to see how good these guys are, especially the veterans, Mike. They've been out there a long time, a lot of experience. They know exactly where they are on the sideline, not only to secure this catch, but to be able to toe tap and drag that 2nd foot. That's a big-time play by a big-time receiver.
Good blocking, and he's in. Reese Hall, touchdown, New York. Following the touchdown, the Jets have Rodgers ready to go for 2. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. This will be returned from the 6. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Chuck Clark. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. Give up the middle with Hall. and make it 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions. He's into the end zone for the score. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. Here's Smith to return it. Oh, yeah. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, Stafford. Open man is Robinson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. At the 37-yard line. Working out of the gun, Stafford. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
59. Stafford now on 3rd down. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch. Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
That's down the field and intercepted. Picked off by Michael Carter. Into space. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Jets. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum build.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
Here's Smith to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. That's caught downfield by Robinson. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A 1st down throw for Stafford. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Stafford. And for the 3rd time in this 1st half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Sauce Gardner. He'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line. In motion comes Lazard. First down for Aaron. Down the field, he's got his receiver, Lazard. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield. A gain of 34 yards. First down, New York. on 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
In motion comes Lazard. From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. To the end zone, it's intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
It's out quick. It's Kupp on the RPO. Now he's loose again. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. In motion comes Lazard. A first down throw from Rodgers. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Play fake. It's Rodgers. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And that is incomplete.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative, no time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it.
They're indeed going. It's Rodgers taking a shot downfield for Adams. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Here's a screen set up to Williams. Good pickup of 16 on that screen play, and a 1st down. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Stafford to throw again. To the goal line and in. Demarcus Robinson. Touchdown Rams. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Stafford brings the Rams to the line. They'll try to get 2. That'll be caught. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Play action now with Rodgers. Open man, downfield, it is Adams. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Rodgers. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page. Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it did.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Darius Williams.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Out of the gun, Stafford. Taking off, he'll try to get there. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
But it's 4th down.
Now, this looks like a design run. And he will slide down, but he knew exactly where he needed to get to, and he got there, and he got the first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Tony Adams.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Off the play fake, Rodgers. He's going to look downfield once again. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. They put Wilson in motion. The master of play action, Rodgers. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. They'll run. This is Hall. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. They put Adams in motion. Rodgers to throw for it on fourth down. A quick slant, and here's Adams. From the 39, here's a first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. He's into space past the 25. And they will finally run him down.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Now a give, but here comes a reverse. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes second and goal. Conklin goes in motion. On the give, it's Hall. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They put Wilson in motion. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, but I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
The offense staying out there for this fourth and goal. They put Adams in motion. Now Rodgers on fourth down. That one is caught in the back of the end zone.
Ball game.
touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception.
The Jets will line up for a 2-point conversion.
From the gun, Rodgers. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. So after the touchdown at the other end, Sirline is out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 10. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. This is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make...
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Stafford. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Stafford to throw it. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Rams 1st down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Here comes 2nd down. Throwing again is Stafford. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. To the air again, Stafford. That's taken in by Higbee. He's still on his feet, and this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. That's caught, so they get the 2-point conversion, and all of a sudden that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the 4th. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
On play action, Rodgers. Got a man downfield. It's Devontae. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Now, faking the give. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Play fake. It's Rodgers. intercepted. Picked off by Akilla Witherspoon. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, LA.
Mike, on the list of worst possible outcomes for this drive, that is certainly at the top. With this much time left, all you're looking to do is, one, maintain possession of the ball, and number two, run off as much clock as possible. Then disaster strikes. Not only do you turn the ball over, you let them take it back for 6, and now you find yourself coming back onto the field here in a minute, trailing with very little time left.
They put Wilson in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to look deep for Adams.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. They put Wilson in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Extra point try now for Zerlock. He knocks it through, and the Jets have taken a 4-point advantage. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. One last throw here for Stafford. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. He's got it! And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. On the comeback, falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So this one in the win column for the Jets. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball.